Welcome back for a new edition of Pickups. This is for the month of August. So, with that said, this is going to be a PlayStation edition. A variety of different stuff. I have like a PS5, some PS3, some PS4, and also two PSP games I was recently given, as a coworker at work does not still have a working PSP and gave me for free these two PSP games. I thought I'd show them pickups. The first of which is, as you can see, SOCOM 2, US Navy, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's not very expensive, but still is kind of cool getting a couple of actually free games just because they don't have a working PSP anymore. Pretty awesome, since they know I collect. So with that said, now I've never actually played any of the games in this series, so I'm kind of curious. Next is an interesting one also for the PSP. We have Madden 2006, which last time I checked, I believe this goes for only like $4. It's interesting. They have the actual cases, just don't still have the cover art or anything, which is kind of weird and bizarre, but whatever. Still, not too bad game overall. Be kind of nice to play some of the classic Madden games of like the early mid 2000s, as in my opinion that's when Madden was at its best, was around that time period. And that was mostly when I played Madden, really late 90s to like mid 2000s. Then it kind of got out. Now, next up with the PS3 side of things, though, we have three games. First, we have the original vanilla version of Virtua Fighter 5, which, to be fair, I actually kind of like the artwork. It's hard to believe how old this game actually is now, and I was happy they at least did a really nice major upgrade to the original 5 with, of course, the most recent version. So it's a great game to have, and the fact you can get this very cheap. And if you like 3D style fighting games on the PS3, I highly recommend actually this, and it doesn't play half bad either with an arcade stick. Next up, for more of you first person shooter fans out there, Resistance Fall of Man, which was another one I came across actually at a GameStop a little while back, and they were clearing out the less of their older stock, so they were selling stuff dirt cheap. As I believe I picked this up for like $1.99, believe it or not, which is pretty cheap, and the fact it's actually still in very good condition. As I've only played, I think, one Resistance game, and that was on the Vita, so I've never actually played the home console versions of the game. So, kind of curious to see how this game overall plays, feels, and stuff from Insomniac, as you see. Last of the PS3 side of things, a pretty cool collection I came across. The Tomb Raider trilogy, which includes, as you see there, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Legend, as well as Anniversary, and of course, the not as well received Underworld, as these would be the last games of the old school original Lara Croft before they would, of course, reboot. With that said, as a fan of the original franchise of Tomb Raider, this was something I wanted to get. That's one of the things I like about the PS3 was all like the legacy collections and stuff they did, upscaled. So this was a definite interest pickup, as it's been a long time since I've actually played this era of Tomb Raider. Next up was a game I found brand new for like $5, and with all the DLC intact. Yes, Fallout 76. I finally decided to pick up a copy of Fallout. And yeah, as you see, this actually includes, and the DLC is actually still good as well. Wastelands is included with this, which is kind of nice. Now, one of the key reasons I decided to eventually give this game a shot, one, because of how cheap I found it for, plus including at least DLC, and two, because The main reason I wanted to play Fallout 76 mostly is just of its some places I've been to in real life, as takes place in, of course, predominantly West Virginia, aka Appalachia, but it has one of a local park and stuff actually in game I would love to explore, that being Camden Park. Next up, we have a few more. This is one of two tactical style games I got. It's one thing I liked and stuff from Koei Tecmo is the fact they've always been pretty decent with their strategy type war games. Which, if let me put this way though, these games are not going to be your cup of tea if you don't like putting a lot of thought and strategy into how you're going to play games. Now, if you've played before games like, say, Red Alert and stuff like that, the Command Conquer games and other strategy type games, you might enjoy this. Personally, I like it because of the storytelling and the time period that these games take place in. Speaking of, next, we have, of course, definitely the very long running series, as you see there, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14. And I believe they're working or have already done a Romance of the Three Kingdoms 15. This is a series that's been going on a long time. It's definitely a flagship franchise for Koei Tecmo, along with also a few other franchises such as DOA over the years, Ninja Gaiden, which I wish they would freaking make a new Ninja Gaiden game already. Freaking want a new, like, game with Ryu Hayabusa. But still, great game series. Like, I played many years ago one of the earlier games of this series on the PS1. I am glad that at least it's still going. Next is second to last. A game I've been wanting to play a long time, and I finally found it on clearance at one of my local GameStops. So I was like, I've been wanting to play Digimon Survive. I know it's more of like a live, like storybook sort of game, not your traditional Digimon game. But I was curious mostly because the story and everything is what got me curious about this game. And when I finally found this for like under $20 brand new, I was like, yep. Because I had no intention of paying $60 for the game, but for what it's going for now, I'm willing to pick it up. It's been a long time since I've actually played any actual Digimon games. I think last time I played was Cyber Sleuth on the Switch, which is actually a legitimately good game. Last but not least, another strategy type game, funny enough. Recently won by sniping somebody at the last second on eBay, and I got it for about 50% the price you have to pay in normal stores to get this. Plus, it's nice to add some else to my PS5 collection, as right now, this is the only Minecraft game that's got a like physical release so far on PS5. If you want to play Minecraft base normal game, sadly you have to play the PS4 version, as it still has not gotten a PS5 upgrade yet. Of course, same thing also goes for Minecraft Dungeons. As you know by now, I've been playing now Minecraft for 10 years, a decade. So, and I've been wanting to play this as soon as I originally found out about this. Minecraft Dungeons is actually a lot of fun. I'm getting ready in the near future to do a playthrough of Season 1 of Minecraft Story Mode from Tall Tales, which I'm looking forward to. And eventually, when I get around, I look forward to trying out Minecraft Legends. Being tactical, it's nice again to see more different style games in Minecraft. But with that said, I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel, and stay safe out there in YouTube land. And hopefully enjoyed the music in the background from the very first Resident Evil. See you again soon.